so late. I know. This is what time I have my energy. What can I say? Must be a witchy thing. How's everyone doing? Wait a few minutes for y'all to get on. I will post some notifications really quickly. Couple of my groups. And then we will turn on the spirit box and get this party started. Hang on a second. Hi! How's everyone doing? What's new and exciting? Hi, Cindy. Are you the first one? Who's the first one? Who is it? Tell me. I'm going to turn this off. I don't have my other device out here. Cindy was first. Okay, doll. What's it going to be? What are you, what kind of incense are you picking for the gods tonight? I'm going to put on the spirit box. I can't hear you clearly. Hang on a second. You guys can't hear me? Hold on, you're kind of far away, and I usually talk closer. But I was watching. I never watch my lives. And then one day I watched it, and I realized that I look really bad close up, and I probably should not, Sandalwood, be doing close ups. It's not a good look for me. Hold on. Hold on. Ghost Radio. Okay. Let me turn off the air. Maybe that will... That's very kind of you to say. I'm going to turn off the air. Maybe that will help. Okay. So let's be honest. Let's be honest. Oh, that's not sandalwood. Sandalwood. Alright, let's cut this open. It's a brand new bag. How is everyone tonight? Did you guys listen to the disembodied voice that Kelly captured while we were talking? It smells so good. Oh yeah. Great. No. There we go. I know it's so late to be on here, but I wanted to get on because all I've been doing lately has just been a lot of sleeping. I've been so tired. Participation. I've just been really tired lately, so I had to. Dang it, I really need my other. I need my other device out here, but I'm gonna try. Let's try to read comments with my glasses on. Maybe that will help. Red Spirit, what's up? I feel like the solar flares have been messing with us witches. Also, the moon has left. So comfy and romantic this month. Well, I'm just been going through a lot of other things. I like to, I do a lot of soul ascension work, and so with the gods, so it's like for me, I got an array of things going on at all times, I swear. So, but I'm okay. It's fun. It's exciting, and it makes you a little tired, but it's so cool the things that I get to experience. A book. The things I get to experience are really exciting and amazing. And hi, Amberson. Winner. And so I can't really, I have nothing to complain about. I'm just simply stating that I've been tired a lot lately because of those reasons. Unfortunately, I was readmitted to the hospital. Girl, we're gonna have to trade you in for a newer model. Yeah, I think so. I always ask them to please do that to me. Can you trade me in for a newer model, because this one is tired. It needs a nap. But nobody will do that. Nobody will do it. Hi, Black Widow. Hey, to see. The infection came back. It was probably never gone, honey. They need to step up their game. So I got these beautiful candles in the mail. I want to share them with you. I'm going to take them out of the plastic. Because I'm not a candle saver. I'm a candle burner. I feel like... Hold on, I can't see. I cannot see, darling. Just gave incense. Without kidding me. Right. Hi, Amberson. Hi, Cindy. But anyways, so Black Blood sent me 3 of these beautiful candles, and they are gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. So I put one on the altar of the fates, and then I put one, well, and then the other one I just put in my shelf, and then this one I thought I would keep out here and burn it on my casting table. But it's so beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Look. Yeah. It's gorgeous. I like it. I like it. It's very beautiful. Sending our destiny suggestion candles. Are you talking about working with the fates? Yes. I don't really get to work with them a lot. They're always around, and I have got to meet up close and personal, Atropos, and not Clotho. It was Atropos, but I think that when I'm done working with them, I don't remember very much, and so I always get kind of sad about that, because I don't know why I never really get to hang out with them. But lately it's been different. You love the fates. Stars are my There's naturally everything has a star of fate out there. Yes, I agree. I I'm I'm big on the star people for obvious reasons. You know, obvious reasons. And yeah. Do you ever work with dragons? Of course. Hi, James. Yes, I work with the ancients. Of course I do. Silly. But not like how I work with the Draconic line, you know, not probably not like how most people think. Black Widow, what's up for tonight? I can sense you 100 clear you're the real witch like me working that old stuff not written in books. Well, I work these books right here. And this is very old stuff. You know, these are ancient. These are not ancient tomes, but the gnosis inside of them is. But you have to be really strong-minded to be able to do these. And you can't, like, let things bother you. You have to be... Hi, Steve! There you are. The poet. You have to be brave. Yes, that's what he said. You have to be brave. I use books to confirm what I've been told at Gate Queen of Hell. Trident edition was so helpful. Yes, that's a lot of it. The formulas in there are good too, and I don't like to talk a lot about it because I feel like, you know, I'm not a teacher. I don't want to teach anybody. Everybody's path is their own, and so I don't want to be responsible for or lead people into the primal current when and if that is not their path. And so it can cause a lot of problems. And here I'm remembering. But you know, it's just a private path. Like when I died once in a ritual, it took me reading the book to know. Hi, Grandpa. It was, in fact, continue right the Phoenix. Yeah, I never forced it. Oh, that's cool. Yep, I'm not. I would love to get into a discussion about the Phoenix Rite, but I will not. That is such a sensitive topic for everyone. Is it necessary to have psychic ability in order to be a witch? Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you. I appreciate that. You just, yeah, some things are just, if people want to talk about the Phoenix Rite and have questions about it, and they should, they should definitely, you know, email Mark and talk to him about it. Yeah, I think that well, I think everyone has abilities in the world. Personally, we all have intuition, and we all have an instinct. Those are abilities. And so I think that technically everyone in the world has abilities, and that's how I feel about that. I think you look super cute in those glasses. Thank you. I cannot see without them, so here I am. I can't find my black ones. They disappeared. I think Kelly got sick of looking at them and came in here and hid them. I agree that anyone can connect. People who doubt themselves are in the hardest to awaken them. Yep. Sometimes that could be very true. They just stay closed. They want to be closed. They do not want to open. Hi, Crystal. Bones. You called me. Well, we were on earlier and got cut off. And then, I don't know. I don't remember. Did you call me? No. It's that time of year. It's almost Halloween. It's almost Samhain. And so I think that it doesn't show. And so that's when all the controversy starts about the Phoenix Rite usually. And I'm staying so the fuck far out of that. Nope. I'm staying out of it. Because man, oh man, talk about a shitstorm all the time, every fucking year. Had a live show since once about a year ago or so where we just picked each other's brain about a god day, and it was a great talk. Nice. It's a trap. Don't listen. Yeah. I work very closely with Hecate. She's my mom. And yep. They turned off my spirit box. It went quiet again, Cindy. Did you fix it to not do that? Oh, it's so annoying. Why does it do that? I'm just gonna set it right here and see if it kicks back on, because I don't know why it does that. Did you figure it out, Cindy, why it does that? She's my mom too. She tells me to get it together, laughing out loud. My energy bumps up. This time of year, I would like to say to my true friends, thank you in advance for putting up with my bubbly energy and energy. I know it can be frustrating. I love all. Whatever. You're just sensitive tonight. Yours does that too? I don't know why it's doing that. It's annoying. I need that sound. Did you guys hear the disembodied voice that Kelly posted? Spring and autumn is great for male energy. It feels like the time of year we have to ground the least and be balanced. It's my favorite time because it's not so hot. It was a cool video. I don't know if I could play it. Let me see. Maybe I could play it. You guys can hear it. Let me see. Wait. Kelly, did you take your little analogy out of it? Let me see. Did you? I don't know. I didn't listen to it in the group.
5-year-old a puppy and then laughing whenever
You
they
did
open the
it.
box and there's nothing there.
There, did you hear it?
5-year-old a puppy and then laughing
Listen.
whenever they open the box and there's nothing there.
Did you hear that?
5-year-old a puppy and then laughing whenever
Okay.
they open the box and there's nothing there. Yeah. 5-year-old a puppy and then laughing whenever they open the box and there's nothing there. Yeah. 5-year-old a puppy and then laughing whenever
Silence.
they open.
You see spirits around you, and one has a yellow frame, and it looks like two women in religious garbs and made a light gray stone. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm right behind you. Oh. Yeah, and I couldn't hear that at all. I did not hear that. Like, I couldn't hear it with my ears when it was happening. And so, it was only picked up by the microphone. Whew. I know I told Cindy we were trading her in for a newer model. Because she's back in the hospital again. I'm so mean, aren't I? Poor thing. But yes, I've been working really closely with Belial lately, and to burn. Yes, Belial and I've been working very closely lately. Belial and I've been having a lot of crazy experiences with some of the Atlantean gods that of course I cannot share, but they've been really wild and crazy. And do you ever work with gnomes? No, I do not. And you, why? You know. Oh, it's a different Diana. I am so sorry. I thought you were. Ugh. Listen to it over the video playback and you will hear it. I don't hear initially either. Trust. Wait, what did you say? Trust me, do it and you'll hear it. What does it say? Let me scroll back. What did you say it says? It says it sounded like right behind you, or I'm behind you. I'd love to be a newer model. Thank you for letting me off the hook on that horrible comment. I have just been so attached to Azazel this year, and Saturn feels like the most comforting energy for me. Yeah, I don't mess around with I'm only primal. I only do primal stuff. And that's a lot. I don't have time to be like hopping around and trying out different things and stuff, and Akate will kick my ass. So it's not like an option for me. I know a lot of people can do that. What are the Atlantean gods like? In what way? Like, what do they look like? What are the kind of things that they do? It's really unfair for me to tell you because I think that everyone has their own individual experience with them. It's not the same for everyone, like, because they're all shapeshifters, and so they could come to you however they want. And general energy, it's crazy. It'll take years to build up a tolerance or to adjust and adapt to the higher vibrations. But it's a lot of energy. it's very high vibration, very strong. It says I'm behind you or right behind you. You're playing on TV. I don't hear it on the phone, but I do. I'll try to hear it. Okay. Hold on. Generally energy. My magic comes through the mind, and he was the first demon to reach out. Yes, I prefer it. Got to. Overall, she gets the cup of liquor in the ritual, no other. Oh, I give it to everyone. I give it to everyone, but I have a whole temple for them, so it's different. But they have their own sacred space, and yeah, I'm not going to talk about that either. But everyone's experience is different. It's like I said, it's a lot of soul ascension, and so it's pulling shit, garbage out of you that shouldn't be there, and it can be really hard on you. Hello, hello, you lovely thing. Oh, Annabelle, I've missed you. Where have you been? Serious question. Are there Atlantean beings that are physical and are in the ocean? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so like I said, I'm not supposed I could tell you all about it, but I can't. I would love to. Just I could talk for days about it, and I would love to, but I cannot. I am coming out of hiding. Good job. I would love to, but right now I cannot because I'm not sanctioned by the Mother Temple, um, and I'm not going to be. I've missed you in this group. Best way to learn is to get the books. Thank you, Kelly. That's the truth. If you want to experience the Atlantean gods and do the soul ascension, and you need to do the work because it's not the same. It's not going to be the same for you as it is for me. Not that I'm better or worse, but just I'm in a different place. I'm in a different path than you would be, and everybody has their own path, and so it's the same type of formula. You could use the same formulas, um, but your experience will be your own, and that's really what you want, an organic experience. A lot of times I won't read ahead on purpose, and then I'll do the right, and then I'll have my own organic experience, and then I'll go back and try to find it in the books just to see like what it says in there, if it matches up with anything, and then I'll piece it all together. It's fun that way for me. It keeps me, and then you're not pre-planting things in your head. There's anchor in the ocean. Portal, we'd die from the pressure before reaching it. So, what a camera is there many hidden creatures and the serpent, mermaid. I don't know about all of that. Everything I experience is the other dimension. Obviously, I'm not in the ocean, but I'm not in the ocean. I'm talking. It's another realm. The Atlantean realm it's a realm. It's another place. It's not here. It's there. Does that make sense to you? It sure would be great to meet an Atlantean. I guess I will have to earn it. Yeah, I guess you will. Welcome to my world. Besides, Diana, you have. We will see them in the physical when they want to be seen and in what they want. Yeah, well, I think, okay, so I think that you have to be at a certain vibration in order to have to see them. If you're at a lower if you're at a lower vibration and you haven't built up your tolerance to where you can see them, then you won't see them. But if you're like you've been working through the books and you've developed yourself and you're built up your tolerance to the higher vibrations, um, and you can handle it without puking and without all these types of things that we go through. um, it can be really rough at first. At least it was for me. I know that many days I felt like I was going to throw up, or I had the flu, or spent days in bed for my body aches and pains and just all kinds of things. And so um, you have to, do the work. Just do the work and you'll find out. If you're called to do it, do it. If you're not called to do it, then, ask Hecate and ask her if she wants you to do the work. If she wants you to do it, then you should definitely do it. But don't be, I can't tell you what not to do and what to do. But I would suggest that if you are going to do it, don't jump into the end. Start at the beginning and work your way through. You'll benefit more from it. And the reason that he says for you to do that is, I think, in my opinion, is to help you build up your tolerance to the energies so that you could be successful. I see that Africa and in between planes. The best, I don't have the power to see what you see. And yes, it makes sense. We see different realms and read with this one, even if it's the same gift. Yeah. Yep. It can be wild. I call it, I don't know what it's called, but I call it the mirrored realm. It's just like this one. It's just like this one, kind of, sort of, but it's there. It's a little different, but it's kind of the same. Everything looks kind of the same, and but I like it there because in that realm, I can hang out with the gods. I could do, spell work with Hecate, and I could visit Lucifer and Belial. And Belial, I can go anywhere and see him because I have a really strong connection to him, and so I'm really close to him. The more shadows sealed in the mirror realm otherwise. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the mirrors lately. A lot of unexpected things. I opened a special mirror. We'll just say that. I'm not going to say what kind. We'll just say a special one. I'm sorry, but what book are you guys talking about? We're talking about these books, the Primal Current books. I'm here giving out phone books, laughing out loud. But I opened a special mirror. We'll just say that. And then lately I've been, because I've always crossed people, like, who lost souls. I've always opened like a door, above my head, and just kind of and then cross them when they're locked, so they always show up for crossing. And there's too many. I couldn't handle them all. And so I called Hecate, and she had me take my special mirror that I opened in a right, and then I took it up into the ether and opened it there, and then I'm able to cross more because I can't hold this one open very long. I'm not strong enough to hold it open to cross you know, hundreds of lost souls. You just can't, I can't hold it open that long. Like, probably the most I could do is like 2 or 3 minutes. And with that mirror, opening that in that ether, I don't have to hold it open because it stays open. And I was like, oh, you're so smart. I go, never would have thought of it in a million years. She's like, just do it this way. And she showed me how to do it. And then I have like this whole little ritual that she gave me that I do. And it's really cool. And yeah. What did you say? I call my shadows with mirrors. Laughing out loud, there's Hell's Mirror, a summoning mirror, an astral mirror, or a mirror, or a sword. Well, mine's in that book. Mine's in that one right there, in the Red King. And that's the mirror that I use. And if you have that book, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, that reminds me of something I'm going to have to tell you about privately sometime. Okay. But yeah. It was a cool experience. I just, like, there were so many of them here, and I was like in the mirrored realm, and I was like trying to stash people and make room for everyone, and like, where are they all coming from? What are we going to do with all of them? And oh my gosh. And I'm like trying to put a bunch of them in this room and that room and all this stuff. And then my guides are like, you're going to have to go to Hecate. I was like, okay. So I came back, and then I went out to my temple and called her, and then she told me what to do. And then we took care of it. I feel so lucky not to be forced to work with ghosts or the dead. I only see extreme lower or extreme higher or extreme in between spirits. I also like the mirror for sin. Babylon Moon Wishing God. Okay. You're funny. Well, I've never used my mirror for that before. I never would have thought of it. Like, it never occurred to me to do that. And so, but there was a lot. I mean, a lot of dead, of lost souls. And I was just like, I didn't know what was happening. And now, okay, and now I'm thinking, I thought it was like people, you know, from Ukraine or something like that. But now I'm thinking that maybe it was just spirits from other realms needing to be crossed over into another realm or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the explanation. I wasn't really given an explanation for why they were all here, except for, well, I was given it why they came, but you know, there's a big, you know, light over my temple, and they all migrated towards me. But I understand that, but like, I don't know, like, I was given a couple of different answers, and it could be all of them, and very likely when it comes to death, I do better cleaning up places where bad stuff happened. Yeah, I can do that too, but I work really closely with Arcos, so in fact, I've been going through I have a really strong connection with Arcos, and I love him. You bet it was both. Yeah, I bet it was too, because I was told that, and then the other as well. So I was just like, what the heck, you know, is going on? It was both. Yeah. So, and it's very possible. There's so many, like a freaking, a lot. I don't even know, like, how to count it. I couldn't count them, like, as far as my eye could see. So it was just bizarre. So yeah. Then I was led to buy my ceremonial drum, which, by the way, I freaking love. And I only do it on the full moons, and I cross them like that on every full moon. Even if I have rites to do, I do my rites first, and then I do the crossing. Some of the real witches are royalty who can do it all when we die, and some of us are just guardians when we die, before we come back. I know, but I don't want to have to come back. I'm working really hard so I don't have to come back. But I know if Akate says I have to come back, then I have to come back. And I just have to accept that. And fine. But I'm trying to not have to come back because I don't like it here. I don't belong here. It's not my home. Well, I don't believe in karma. I think karma's bullshit. But if you believe in karma, then it's real for you. I think it's only real for people who believe in it. I don't believe in it. So, no. What was the other one? Do you believe in rebirth? Yes, I believe that we come back. Mm-hmm. Blue Wizard. Powered by the four elementals before they could figure out. But I did number 1, played number 2, mirror, and number 3, blood from the undead. WWRBP number 4. Okay. No karma. She is the karma. Willing innocent sacrifice. Well, this was my first life, so... Oh, really? You think so? I think I'm in for it. I don't like karma, universal laws more. Well, it's like a Wicca thing. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I mean, I know people think you put out bad, you get bad kind of thing. But I put it all out there. I put it good, bad. Just stay balanced and you'll be fine. I believe in balance. But as far as karma goes, I don't believe in that. I know the Wiccans are really big on it, but it's just a judgmental thing. And I do a shit ton of malefic work, and I do a lot of healing too, and I do a lot of other kinds of work, and so I think if you just try to stay balanced, and you'll be good, My magic, the dogma. I had karma for discourage. Yeah, if I parry before this life, I don't know. Usually people in their first life are like, they don't open so easily, right? Do you think that people in their first life, this would be a good question for everyone. Do you think that people in their first life will open easier or harder? Balance is best. How would you go about ending the will of birth and death? And how is this accomplished? That is a really, really good question, actually, because Kelly, they're going to get me in trouble. Whew. Woo. Very good question. And actually, I wish I could tell you the answer to that. But I will tell you, what book is it in? This one right there. There's some rites in one of those books that is called Messenger. That is called The Wheel of Destiny, the Sacrificial Wheel of Destiny. You should check it out. Yeah, I know that one for sure. reinforce my magic every step of the way. I changed and got overwhelmed by the magic in my past life. Oh, so you do. So you're. This is not your. So. So it's not your first life because you're just said my past life as a creature. Question mark brought on the thing that's right. Mm-hmm. How would you go by? Mm-hmm. This generation were born 2012 and beyond are the awakened ones. It will be easier for them. Even if it's their first life, I'm not talking like a spiritual awakening. This is my first human life. Oh, you guys are funny. You're funny ones. Mm-mm. But yeah, so if you want to know about that kind of stuff, you should get into these books and do the work. And then, but remember, you need to start at the beginning and work your way through. Probably would be a really good idea. And you will find the answers that you seek. But you have to work for those answers. You gotta work for it, man, just like everyone else. What is up for tonight? Well, tonight I have to do some poppet work. I'm going to do 2 poppets, and they're going out into the ants. So I'll be preparing them for their burial. Even new ones, they're born activated. Have you ever met the Count Street German? No. I'm dying. I've been studying for 2 decades now, and a little something. We probably just use different terms. Oh, probably. Well, I haven't been studying that long. I'm a baby. I think I've only been in the current for, I don't know. Kelly, how long have I been in the current? Are you doing mine tonight? No, because we have to talk about yours. 7 years almost. I don't even know. Kelly knows. Yeah, so about 7 years I've been practicing in the primal current. And I mean, that's like, I see current and everything. Yeah, the gods are in every, fragmented in every current. I think I see them in everything that I do, but I dedicated myself to this current, and I will not go off into different things because Sakati doesn't want me to. And she wants me to focus in here, and this is a lot. This is lifetimes. I feel like this is like, oh my gosh, so much work. And I've been working since the day I got my Queen of Hell book. I've been working non-stop through, and I'm only almost through the Scorpion God. I started at 8, so that's why I'm a little nutty and laughing out right now. Like, when am I going to use a suggestion spell to let me play softball and chill? Yeah, I wasn't allowed to do that. My family my family didn't want me doing things like that, so they were witches, but for whatever reason they bound me. I think that they were like into the Lemurian witchcraft up in Mount Shasta, but I'm not positive because I was never allowed to be a part of that. And so they bound me as a little girl, and then later when Hecate came and activated everything, all that was taken off of me. And so then I became the storm. Hi Maya, how are you, beautiful? Did you write those books behind you? No, absolutely not. Those are by Mark Allen Smith. These are here, I'll show you. So this is The Queen of Hell by Mark Allen Smith. Looks like this. This is his newest one, I believe. And these are his books, and he wrote these, not me. No, no, no. No, no, no. I could never be this awesome. This has been out, does it say like, the first edition was out in 2010. And then the Night Side edition was 2017. And then this one, the Inner Sanctum edition, was 2020. So, there you have it. Mark Allen Smith. Storm. Yeah, I'm a storm. I'm a storm. Saying it nicely. I'm doing good. Awesome. This is the realm of free will. That's how they bound never practice around children. Well, everyone else practiced. How are you, Blue? I'm fucking awesome. How are you? How's it going? How's the baby? But anyways, so Mark's books, the Primal Craft books, are beautiful, and they're full of gnosis. And if you're in the current, or if you're practicing witch and you want to do soul ascension work, then you should get them and work it. Blue's the best, one of the best, one of the baddest rods I know. Woo! It's good. She's doing good. She's 15 pounds and eating big people food now. Nice. Second that, I gotta sleep, y'all. Well, good night. Thank you for joining us. Good night. The books should be respected. They are not to be played with because you're going through a phase. Yeah, make sure you ask Hecate first. That's my go-to all the time answer is ask Hecate. She'll let you know if you're called to it, if you're not called to it. Not everyone is called to this current, like, no. And then they try and they fail, and then they feel like they failed. But really, it's just that you're just not called to it. So just ask Hecate, and she'll tell you. Some people are called to it. But it's a really tough current to be in, and you have to really be dedicated and loyal and willing to put in the work and willing to do what it takes, and give things up in your life, and it'll literally eat you alive if you're not dedicated to it, and it takes a lot. It's not easy. It is not easy at all. Most people wanting to be witches need to pick up J.K. Rowling instead. girl. Maya, I love Harry Potter. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, darling. Burning sage over here. Get that sage going. How long have we been on, you guys? 55 minutes. Okay, 5 more minutes. What else you guys want to talk about for 5 minutes? You get 5 minutes. I have actually never read any of Harry Potter books or seen the movies, laughing out loud. Well, I've seen them. I never read the books, but I have seen the movies. And they're very interesting. Yes, they are. My puppet carried me to the bed after kissing him, and I felt light as a feather. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, nope, it's not working. It quit, Cindy. I don't know what's wrong with it. Ever since they did the upgrade, it's just been shit. You know? Oh, that's so funny. But, anyways, it left us. I love that, Maya. That's such a beautiful thing. So happy for you. I turned it back on. We'll see if it does better this time. I barely have a psychic ability. How would I ask if that day? So you set up a little altar to her, and you write on a piece of petition, and you light a candle for her, and you burn an incense for her, and you put some wine in a chalice for her, and you write out a little petition to her asking her to help you. That's how I would do it. Sometimes when I want to do certain rites in these books, I have to ask permission to do them first. And not always, but sometimes you have to ask, because you could get yourself into big fucking trouble. And so I'll write a petition and put it on their altar. And they'll right away tell me usually, but I still will petition and ask. And then I'll say, how about today? And then Belia will say, no. How about today? No. Not today. No, not yet. Not yet. No, no. And then when it's time, you'll know, because they will tell you in a big, beautiful way. I really love cereal for dinner. How's the weather here? It's been raining every freaking day. And today, it only sprinkled a little. So I'm going to get my Aunt Poppets out and get them dressed up. I'm going to be on Azula here in just a few minutes. I'm going to get my Aunt Poppets out, get them dressed up and ready. And then we're going to go out to the aunts and get them buried. Because I've been waiting and waiting for these rainstorms to stop. And then this week I also have a prosperity and a penis domination and a breakup. So I have 2 fire ants I'm going to do tonight, and then penis domination tomorrow, and a prosperity tomorrow, and the breakup. Yep, I'm going to go on Azula. Once you had Get over, stop thinking about it, and don't try to figure it out. It's handled. Focus on things you enjoy instead. Oh, I can't comment. Are you in gel again? Girl, you need to stay out of gel. I never met anyone in gel more than you. I agree with Steve. It's hard sometimes, but the moment you find yourself thinking about it, focus on something else. Are you guys talking? What are you guys talking about? Spell work? I missed it. Yes. If you have a spell work out, the best thing to do is to not think about it. Move on. Do other things and let it be handled. Let it work. If you do spell work and then you put your hands all over it and you take it and you don't let it work, then it's your own fault. I told you I am there for over 30 days. Okay. You did good this time around. Good job. You have been doing good, actually. You've been doing very good. I just pulled your spell that I did for you last time out of the hearth yesterday or the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday. And so it burned really well. I have like 4 or 5 days left. 4 or 5 days left of what? Put us back. Please, I'll pay. Yeah, but adding to a person in the chat doing an offering for abilities. I'm saying don't force it, allow it. I have been so mad. I know. Yeah. I'm gonna do a curse removal on you, Black Widow. Seem to have limited energy. Do you sleep much? I've been sleeping a lot lately. I've been going through a lot of initiations in the other realm, and so I've been going through a lot of initiations, and so it seems like lately all I've been doing is sleeping. I just want to sleep all the time. I feel pretty good tonight, and I get like a couple hours here and there during the day where I feel really good, and then when I sleep, I'm having crazy experiences. I'm going here and I'm going there, and doing things and going through initiations and all this stuff, and so yeah, it's been a lot, but it's beautiful and amazing and awesome, and I am so excited about it. I'm coming out about 4 or 5 days. Are you saying you're going back to Sweden in 4 or 5 days? I thought you were here for like 3 months. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, in gel. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I totally, like, you talking about being in gel. Sorry. Ding dong. I missed the whole conversation. I'm sorry. I missed it. Yeah. Yeah. She did. I missed it. Sorry. Whoopsie. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna be here. Yeah. You're gonna be here for another 2 months. Anyways, I am going to get off of here. I've been on for 1 hour and 6 minutes and 3 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. But thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you soon. To Azula I go. Peace out. Bye.